Welcome to Rise with Sonia. This podcast is a space for real life growth, change, self expression, health, wealth, and becoming. It's not about fixing yourself, it's about paying attention to how you live. If you're in a season of a quiet evolution, you're in the right space. I didn't create this podcast because I have all the answers. I created it because life becomes more meaningful when you start asking better questions. At some point, many of us realize success alone doesn't satisfy. Production isn't same as fulfillment. Being busy isn't same as being aligned. This podcast exists for people who want growth without burnout, ambition without pressure, wealth without losing themselves, health without extremes, style without comparison, travel without escapism. Here we talk about life as it actually happens, layered, evolving, imperfect. I show up here not as an expert, but as someone who has lived through different phases. I've questioned my own beliefs. I've reinvented myself. I learned through experiences, not theory. Everything I talk about comes from life, work and money, health and energy, confidence and self-image, culture and identity, travel and perspective, mental and emotional growth. This podcast isn't about telling you what to do. It's about sharing experiences so you can reflect on your own life. Rising used to mean more success, more approval, more achievement. Now it means alignment. Rising looks like listening to your body, respecting your energy, choosing clarity over chaos, allowing your style to evolve, redefining success on your own terms. Rising is internal before it's noticeable, and it looks different for everyone. In this space, nothing exists in isolation. We'll talk about growth mindset and lived experiences, health and fitness as self-respect, mental health as awareness, fashion and style as self-expression, wealth and money as a relationship, travel as experience. Culture is something that shapes us. These aren't separate topics. They are all part of one life. Sometimes it will just be me, sharing reflection, experience, observation. Other times, I'll be joined by people who inspire me. Entrepreneurs, creatives, wellness voices, people with real stories and real life experiences. Not interviews for credentials, but conversations about life and growth. This is Rise with Sonia, a space for reflection, curiosity, conscious living. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to be willing to rise in your own way, at your own pace. Thank you for being here.